Good morning. This is the Rambling Chronic PK show, and it is freaking cold here in the Middle Tennessee area. Holding this hat to show you, Jessica Stallman, who had manufactured or made another hat for me earlier, and I did a review on. Go check that video out because she does some great work. But she manufactured this hat, and this is a fantastic, spectacular hat. I'm going to get her to make me another one of these because I love it. I've got more compliments on this hat than any other hat that I've wore this season, and I'm a hat wearer, so I wear a hat pretty much every day when it gets cold. And this one has been the biggest hit so far, so I really like it, and other people have as well. So I just I
Transfer complete.
Oh, look, the transfer is complete. But anyway, it's a nice hat, and she did a great job on it. So thank you, Jessica. Looking at getting cold this time of year, this is one of the things that we really have to face for people who have any kind of arthritis, nerve pain, whatever it may be. If cold affects you and rain affects you, this season is probably going to hit you. So you need to be prepared for it and dress appropriately. I'm going to run down a laundry list of things that you need to do and just to write these down, keep them close to you, and kind of think over them, and then add and make your adjustments to your own personal dress code. First of all, keep your core good. The core is, the center of what you got. So, in other words, wear, a t-shirt, possibly a shirt over that, maybe a sweater over that, and then a coat on top of that. The point is to wear several layers depending on where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing. You don't want the center of your body to get cold. So if you are warm in the center of your body, then odds are the rest of your body is going to stay relatively warm. Oftentimes we'll see somebody, they'll be really warm in the center, and then they'll wear shorts when be walking around. Runners I've seen run, they'll be warm in the center, but they'll have shorts on, maybe even shirtless, sleeveless shirts. So think of it that way. Keep your core warm. Secondly, wear a hat. I showed you the hat that I'm wearing, but I wear one just about every day. Keep heat from going out of the top of your head. So you want to stay warm everywhere you can. Keep as much of that heat inside your clothing as you possibly can. I'm putting on a scarf. Last year I learned a valuable lesson at my expense. Charles 9mm and I walked outside, and he was standing there just as warm as can be, and I'm sitting there shivering. And this is over just a 1 or 2 minute period. I mean, this wasn't a long conversation because I was cold. I had to run to the car and get warm. He was warm. So in his case, I asked him, what's the difference? How are you staying so warm? And he said, well, it's the scarf. This is kind of a unique scarf. It's not worn a lot around Middle Tennessee in our area, but you see a lot of it worn in the Middle East and things like that. It's not just, for the Middle Eastern people to wear. I mean, this is a great scarf. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something, if you're interested in, let me know, and I'll check it out and get you the specifications on it as to who to contact and where you might buy one. But nonetheless, this type of scarf you can wear in several different configurations. The way you twist it, how tight you twist it, the way you wrap it, the way it goes around your shoulder, how much you keep the air in. You can wrap it around your head, keep the top of your head warm. If you don't have a hat, there's lots of different things you can do with this. But wear a scarf. It keeps the heat from coming out of those layers and inside your clothing. That's very important. It actually will help you keep warm in a whole different level. So these are things that are very important. Finally, looking at the ends of your little fingers and your toes, those are things you want to try to keep warm as well. Gloves are good if it calls for it. Sometimes it doesn't, but if it does, wear gloves. Certainly keep a pair of gloves close so you can stay warm. Secondly, your feet. Don't let your feet get cold. In other words, even if you wear socks, don't wear socks that are so big that your feet are going to sweat, and then you're going to go outside and that sweat's going to allow them to get cold, and then your whole body will become cold. So wear the appropriate footwear, and I think your body will thank you for it. So keep your center warm, wrap yourself with a scarf, wear a hat, and if you don't do anything else, you can wear gloves. proper foot attire will just kind of kick it over the edge and help you make the difference. So that's what we're looking at keeping warm. That's important for us to think about. Don't discard what I'm saying. Think about it. Write down what it means to you. Write down what you have. Change your winter attire. Change your winter dress to accommodate for your needed and warmth, for the warmth that you need to keep in your body. Finally, I want to finish the podcast by letting you know about our sponsor this week. Our sponsor this week is Zinsa. Zinsa is a great company. They make compression wear. If you're not familiar with what that is, a lot of runners, they will go and they'll run, and then when they get done, their muscles get sore. If you've ever worked, done some manual labor, did a big job, and then all of a sudden you're sore everywhere, that's the feeling that this is. What happens is lactic acid gets into your muscles. It makes them sore, and that's the reason you'll kind of squeeze a muscle when it hurts. Is you'll kind of try to work the soreness out of it. That's what you're doing. Is you're getting that lactic acid out of that area. Well, they make clothing that actually presses or compresses those muscles and pushes that out. So if you look at doing that, you wear their clothing after a run or after a workout, something like that, you put these on and it helps you recover in a lot faster period. Some people wear it before, they look at it differently. I personally like to wear it afterwards. They do make other products, so check those out as well. But this is just an example of what I wear of Zinsa. I appreciate them because they have sponsored the show and they have been kind to the show. Thank you to the guys at Zinsa. I wish them the best. Go check their website out. Check out their products. You guys stay warm and take care. I'll see you tomorrow.